In the background, you're going to see Sao Roque to the north. And if we turn, there's Pico to the west. And I'm on Pico. And there's the Wine Museum, World Heritage Foundation Museum. I talked with some locals, and they said that they used to roll the wine barrels down this incline here. Obviously they've redone it. Just imagine ox carts back and forth with wine barrels, and the wheels just digging into the lava rock to create those rails. Oh, and here's one of those carts they used to use to haul the wine barrels. Lages is a little town where people live. Weird, but it's a really nice little place. It's a lot of character. And obviously these were the barrels they used. Behind me, I have a bronze statue of a traditional whaler on his launch. We're in the town of Sao Roque. Over here they'd have the ramps where they'd bring them up and pull them into the whale factory. This factory is where they process the whale blubber into whale oil and animal feed, as well as fertilizer. So this is when they brought up the sperm whale, and they were processing it, cutting it up. This is the whaling launch they used. You have the harpoon in there. Over here they have the bone autoclave, where they put the whale bone into, where they extract the remaining oil from it and then process the bone for fertilizer and animal feed. Over here you have 4 blubber autoclaves, where they put the whale blubber into and melt it down into oil. And put the oil in one of those barrels. Doing his fishing, catching Veja. We have the Moulin of Nida du Mar, a reconstructed windmill in the township of Sao Roque. And the view from here, Sao Jorge. This is the Mirador of San Miguel de Arcángel. This is the Mirador of the Punto do Mistério. Well, this is the Dago do Pico, where they used to make wine. There are the wine barrels in there, and the press. And the grinder, where they used to grind grapes. And down there you have Baía de Canas, a little town by the sea. This way. We're at the Mirador de Terra Alta. São Jorge, across the channel. I don't think that's holding them over here. No, that's some bull. We're at Ponta da Ilha, the easternmost point of the island, of Pico, and that's the lighthouse. We're at Pontas Negras, and this is the chapel. Built in 1950. And behind me, I have a whale spotter. Trying to spot whales. for the tourists out there. And he said there are none to be found. Town of Santa Cruz on the south coast of Pico Island. How pretty is this? Another beautiful lookout.
That way.
That's weird, eh? I don't think I've ever seen that. First Portuguese settlers came here in 1460 and they settled here in the town of Lages. They came from mainly northern Portugal via Graciosa and São Jorge. Let's go check out the whaling museum. Look like the spotting binoculars. Harpoons. Look at those harpoons. This would be the jaw bone of the whale, of the sperm whale. New tools of the trade. These would be cutting tools. With the harpoons loaded on, the sails, the oars. So we're going to go to Fial today and explore that. We just got here at Gruta dos Tours and we came the back way.
I want to say Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa, exactly.